Okay. What's up, man? This is Jermz from Jermz Boxing. Yeah. Right now, I want to talk about the upcoming fight of WLADIMIR KLITSCHKO versus Sam Peter. I know that sounds kind of funny because it just was made. It was supposed to be WLADIMIR KLITSCHKO versus Teddy Atlas's little pet boy, Alexander Povetkin, how the fuck you pronounce that shit. So, when I first heard about the Povetkin fight with Klitschko, I thought to myself, Povetkin is good, not good enough. He's a baby, he's too green for Klitschko. Klitschko would just peck at him and peck at him. I mean, he's cool. He's got the little bobbing and weaving. For a reason, Atlas is working with him, okay? When I saw Povetkin fight Eddie Chambers was having a field day. The first couple rounds, just beating the crap out of that dude, giving him a big old Andrew Galata, swollen eye. He was beating the crap out of Povetkin, and then Chambers just stopped throwing. He just kept blocking until he eventually just lost the decision. Okay. That's the common denominator with WLADIMIR KLITSCHKO, because we got to remember that WLADIMIR KLITSCHKO was beat the crap out of Eddie Chambers and murdered him with one left hook. Okay, so that's the common denominator in this one. Okay, I always just thought that Povetkin, it was just too damn early for him. Teddy Atlas is Teddy Atlas, but Povetkin can't speak English. You can't have that emotion that Teddy Atlas, projects, from his mouth. That juice, that teaching, that knowledge. I just didn't think that Povetkin would just, latch on to his knowledge as good as a lot of other people have. So when they said that, when Teddy Atlas, because it was Povetkin's promotion team that said, fuck it, let's fight him. But it was Povetkin's own management, his trainers, the people that know how he is and know him inside and out, who said, this is way too early for him, we're just gonna pull out. Yeah, that's a good idea, because why kill our own, our fighter, why have him murdered right away? So, Povetkin out, Sam Peter in. Now, Sam Peter, you see, this would have probably been good if they would have fought in each other right after the first time they fought, maybe even before Vitaly Klitschko. But Sam Peter is used up goods. He fell in that category, the same category that Jeff Lacey fell in and Kelly Pavlik fell in, and now Sam Peter, which means after your first loss, you just become somebody else. You become the punching bag of that division. Okay. Sam Peter got spanked around by Vitaly Klitschko. You gotta remember, when they both fought the first time, Vladimir and Peter put him down 3 times. It sounds good on paper, it sounds good when I say it like that, but we gotta remember, every one of those knockdowns weren't even clean knockdowns. Klitschko was holding on to Peter, and then Peter would swing and hit Klitschko in the back of the head, which would make Klitschko fall down, and they would count it as a knockdown. He never complained, he never said, "He just got hitting me in the back of the head." No, he didn't say none of that shit. He just got up, took the count. Okay, cool. All right, got him again, back of the head, down he goes. Okay, it's cool. And then, boom, Sam Peter does the wet noodle as he's just, as Klitschko hooked him with a nice, perfect lead left hook, wobbling him around, okay? After that fight, Peter hasn't really been pulling the trigger as fast as he used to. Yeah, of course, he took out Oleg Moskaev. Oleg Moskaev was, what, a freaking dinosaur by the time they fought, And he was already used up, So, Peter, I think this is going to be a whole lot easier for Klitschko this time to knock out Peter. He's going to knock him out. Either that or Peter's going to quit on the stool again like he did to his brother. His brother and both Klitschkos beat Peter the exact same way. Stand up straight, keep him out, jab, 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 cross, jab, jab, cross, jab, jab. Just keep jabbing. I mean, Peter doesn't have a head movement. He doesn't, have a counter punch ability. No, he tries. Yeah, he tries. The best performance I've ever seen Peter in, and I'm not even talking about the knockouts like over Taurus Sykes, or when he knocked out Muskayev. I'm not looking at those. I'm saying his best performance was the rematch with James Toney, which was to box, move, jab, box, move, jab, and of course he can do that with someone shorter than him. He's got long arms. Toney is about as tall as Peter or shorter than him. That was his best performance to me. But when you're coming up against Klitschko, I don't think you're gonna. Okay, let's remember this. Remember when Sam Peter fought Jamil McCline? Jamil McCline should have won that fight. He hurt and dropped Peter, I think, 3 times too. And they still give the fight to Peter. I thought McCline won that fight. But Peter hasn't been the same ever since. And Peter gets frustrated quick. And who else is the frustrate king of heavyweights right now? Who's the one that's gonna keep you out of your A game all night? One of the Klitschkos, and in this case, the smart one. I'm sorry, Peter, but you're gonna get, yeah, that's right, 1, 2, 3, all the way to 10. He's gonna get knocked out this time. He's gonna get knocked out. Both Klitschkos already got him down. Both Klitschkos gonna put a whole thing out. Okay, he does this, he does this. When he does this, you do this, and when he does this, you do that. Okay, so they already got him down. They got his number down. Of course, they should have gotten somebody else to fight him. You know what I mean? They probably, I don't know who. Off the top of my head, it's whack right now. Okay? Well, not here. Here, it's whack here. Okay? It's whack here in the United States. The heavyweight division is whack here. Okay? They could have gotten somebody else. Well, not Travis Walker. He would have got killed. Well, I guess they couldn't get nobody else. John Reeves, forget about it. So I guess just Sam Peter. It looks good on paper. And you know what? And in a weird way, he kind of does deserve it because of those 3 knockdowns. I guess he deserves a rematch. Okay? But anyways, I just don't see any different. I think that Vladimir is just gonna peck away until that big old steel hammer just ruins him. Okay? So that's what I'm gonna keep it at that. I was gonna say something I totally forgot.
Calm down.
Yeah, she wants me to calm down. I didn't think I was rowdy. But anyways, Klitschko is gonna knock out Sam Peter in the second time. And Povetkin, get your shit right. Get your shit together. Maybe you'll be a good contender in 4 years. But for right now, no Klitschko for you, my friend. Okay? So that's it. Jermz won. Jermz boxing. Órale.